Hey my beautiful Aquarians, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am sending you peace, love, and prosperity to every single one of you guys. Guys, if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below if you guys like the vibes here. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see what's going on for you guys, what Spirit wants you to know at this time for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Angel guides, Spirit guides, a good one, like clear and precise messages from my Aquas. Let's see. What do you got for Aquarius? Alright, so carrying connection. Alright, so the number 14 could be significant. For some of you have Capricorn here, have Aries energy. So there could be somebody that's wanting to get back with you. The number 14 talks about Sagittarius energy, the Temperance. Okay, so they want to bring balance and harmony into a situation. So for some of you, expect that. Alright, so carrying connections. Right, for some of you, you're having some sort of carrying connection with somebody. You could be connecting with a loved one, right? Yeah, that you could have had a broken heart with, okay, or they had a broken heart with you, or something like that. The number 9 could be significant. All right, so 9. Virgo energy. What else, Spirit? Right, for some of you here, this is somebody who you've been separated from, okay? They're contacting you to communicate. You got the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. All right, some of you could be working with Archangel Gabriel. The number 39 could be somebody's age. All right, 39 could be significant. We got 3 and 9 Virgo. 12, 3 again. So Pisces could be for some of you. 99 could be significant. 91 could be significant. What else, Spirit? What's carrying connection? All right, so yeah, this is communication, by the way. So somebody's communicating with you. The throat chakra is on point. Okay. You got here, look, can't make it up. Patience, the Temperance. So the number 16 in this deck. All right, something was needing you to have time and patience. Okay, something is going to happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay, so there's no need for pushing it. There's no need for you to hurry the situation up or anything like that. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. All right. What's this broken heart? You got the storm warning. Okay, this person could be going through a broken heart at this time. This is the number 10. So there could be an ending here. All right, I'm also getting like chaos, like natural disasters, but we all know that's happening right now. Right, the 10 and the 9 is number 19. So after the storm comes the sun. Okay, so Leo energy, the sun. All right, what's this 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel? All right, so the number 53, the Magician in the Mirror. Number 8 could be significant. That's the Magician, Gemini energy. All right, some of you are healers here. All right, you guys have a soul purpose and you guys are doing that. All right, let me go ahead and get into the tarot and find out what's going on. All right, so let's see. Angel guides, Spirit guides, giving like clear and precise messages for my Aquas. I broke the deck like this. Look, the 2 of Cups with the 3 of Swords. All right, so for some of you, the Lovers with the 7 of Swords, the Strength. I don't know. For some of you, this is a past life connection or something like that with somebody. All right, but let's see. Angel guides, Spirit guides, a good love, light, clear and precise messages for my Aquas. Let's clarify. For some of you here, I'm also picking up here, like after this heartbreak or after this, like being heartbroken or something like that, you're going to find somebody who's really you're going to look back and be like, damn, this time that I've been, supposedly you think it's wasted, it's not. Okay, it's all happening in divine timing. What's carrying connections? Right, yeah, slowly, but progress is happening slowly but surely. Knight of Pentacles could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Right, they're slowly moving in. There's a carrying connection here. What's the Knight of Pentacles? What's the Knight of Pentacles with carrying connections? right? The Page of Wands, some sort of delays. Okay, so they could have some sort of delays right now that they cannot give you the news that they want to give you. All right, so what is the Page of Wands in the reverse? They could be having some sort of setback and some sort of delay at this time, maybe financially. Okay, so, and then the Hermit, but they're going within. For some of you here, this person needed some sort of space. Virgo energy, right? They're going within, or you guys have gone within and did the inner work. Okay, or somebody here is doing the shadow work so that they could come in and give you a carrying connection, so that it could be an equal give and take. Right, so this is not gonna resonate with everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest. What's this Hermit? Right, they could have ghosted you at some point here. Now they want to come back and give you an equal give and take. 6 of Pentacles. Right, they want to balance something out. That's generosity. That's an equal give and take. So after the Hermit, for some of you here, this person could have been doing some inner child healing or some wounds, like inner wound healing or something like that, to balance their life out. Right, so I feel like now they're ready. All right, this is not going to resonate with everybody, so take what resonates, leave the rest. What's broken heart? The Ten of Swords in the reverse. Broken heart with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So somebody's releasing that. All right, for some of you here, that's like the Three of Swords. They're releasing pain. They're releasing the backstab. They're releasing the betrayal. All right, for some of you, that's what you're doing. Okay, you could be dealing with the Gemini with the Ten of Swords, but you guys are definitely releasing what no longer serves you, and somebody's getting some sort of karma. Justice in the reverse. All right, what's the Justice in the reverse for some of you? This could be a Libra. What's the Justice in the reverse? You got the Three of Cups. So, Justice in the reverse with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. For some of you here, you guys could be having a divorce party. All right, so some of this is going to resonate with some Aquarius. Some of this is going to resonate with another Aquarius. Okay, but some of you here could be divorcing somebody, having a divorce party with the Three of Cups and the Justice in the reverse. Here with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Right, with the broken heart. What's the Three of Cups? Could be getting with a group of people or something like that. The Death card, Scorpio energy. Right, yeah, you're going through a transformation at this time. For some of you, this ended, so you're celebrating some sort of ending. Okay, for some of you, you weren't happy, so it doesn't matter. This could be a job. Right, they weren't just with you. Something was unjust. So you call it quits. What's the Death card? Absolutely not. The Four of Pentacles there, Capricorn. Hold on a second, guys. That's too many. 44 could be significant. 4 Swords, 4 Pentacles. Right, you were holding on too tightly to something that you needed to let go of. You finally put that shit to rest. Okay, so that's for some of you. Alright, anyway, what's the Death card? Spirit. Alright, the Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, and you're no longer sad about it. You're moving on. All right, what is this 5th chakra? Archangel Gabriel. That's the throat chakra. Okay, so some of you here are speaking your truth when it comes to something with the world online. Could be significant. All right, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy. All right, you could be dealing with a Libra. I don't know. What's this world? All right, for some of you here, your communication is getting around, okay, or your communication is good for the world, right? Your communication, you could be doing something in the public eye or something like that, like expressing yourself, communicating, right? Some of you could be psychics online with the Queen of Cups. Follow your intuition. You know who to give your love to here, right? For some of you here, what you're communicating to the world is how to love yourself. Okay, so that's for some of you. All right, what's this Queen of Cups here? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. With the world. All right, Page of Pentacles, tarot could be significant, using divination tools, right? It doesn't have to be tarot. You guys could play with runes. You guys could read coffee. You guys have a gift here, okay? And with your throat chakra, you need to express it with the world, okay? So that's for some of you. Gabriel, somebody's name could be Gabriel. All right, you could be seen in the public eye as a tarot reader or something like that. So Nine of Wands in the reverse. For some of you here, there's somebody that wants you to give up on something, on your dreams. Don't do that. You're a healer of the ages here. All you have to do is just rest, rejuvenate, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're good. Your third eye chakra is back on point. What's this Nine of Wands? So, the Nine of Wands in the upright is the Wounded Warrior. Okay, this is somebody who's very persistent and resilient. Right, for some of you, I don't see, like, you having trouble expressing yourself. Okay, so what is this Nine of Wands in the reverse? Right, Nine of Cups, you can't make it up. 99 could be significant. You guys are receiving accolades. Right, you might not have to work much. Okay, you got it like that. Good for you. Right, some of you are seen in the public eye receiving accolades, rewards, or something like that with the Nine of Cups. All right, so for some of you, you guys do tarot online, so you have, or you could be a motivational speaker or something like that. All right, what is this patience? What's patience? The number 16 could be significant. Okay, a Cancer could be significant, but that's giving me Sagittarius energy. That's giving me the Temperance. Okay, so the Page of Swords in the reverse. Have patience. There's still people evil-eyeing you. Page of Swords, there's still people watching you. In the reverse, not wishing good things for you. What's this Patience? For some of you, they're wishing bad on you and you're a fucking archangel. So you have I don't know. You could like mess around with archangels and stuff like that, like work with them and something like that. That could be significant for some of you. And somebody's getting their ass whooped. 10-10 could be significant. You guys could be seeing those synchronicities. In her clock, she has 10-10. Page of Swords. So whatever they're sending over to you, okay, you guys know how to alchemize and transmute that energy. Look at like the orbs around her. So yeah, you know how to transmute that energy. So whatever evil eye is coming back to you, 10-10, that means an ending of something like that. It's going back to them. What's the Page of Swords in the reverse? With Patience, right? The Judgment in the reverse. For some of you here, this has to do with malicious gossip or something like that with the Judgment in the reverse. You're needing to go through some sort of an awakening. Have patience. You're going to have an awakening of some sort. What's the Judgment in the reverse? With the Page of Swords in the reverse, somebody's stalking and maliciously gossiping about you. That you could be an earth angel or something like that. Why? Why is this happening? Spirit. Could be a Libra for some of you. Right? 8 of Swords. Because they're restricted. Because they want you in jail. Okay, or they want you restricted in a spiritual jail or something like that. Right? For some of you here, the 8 of Swords, you're trapped or they're trapped in a situation they can't get out of. So what do? They talk shit about you. So when people cannot control you, they control the way other people see you. Alright, so patience. Have patience. What is this 8 of Swords? Gemini energy. What's the 8 of Swords? The 9 of Swords, so in the reverse. So I feel like you're putting you're overcoming some sort of mental hardship or something like that. For some of you here, you guys could have felt restricted or trapped in a situation. It's because you have evil eye on you and you patiently work through it. Okay, with the Judgment in the reverse, for some of you, there's a lot of malicious gossip or people talking shit about you. Now you can sleep at night. Now you don't give a fuck. And once you get to that point where you don't give a fuck, okay, that's where you have to be like, okay, what's up? Now that's scary. When you don't give a fuck, you don't care. Okay, so for some of you, you guys don't give a shit. Right, what's the 9 of Swords? With patience, you've had enough patience. Right, the Lovers. The Lovers, Gemini energy. This is a choice. Somebody could have chose wrong. All right, for some of you here, there's somebody waking up to the fact that you're their soulmate. And they're trying to get out of some sort of jail, okay? Or they're trying to get out of some sort of prison that they put themselves in. They're trapped. What's the Lovers? The 7 of Wands in the reverse. You've surrendered. Right, I feel like a lot of you have surrendered to the divine and let Just let your angels, your spirit guides take control. Right? So for some of you, that's exactly what you needed to do. However, you need to still set some sort of healthy boundaries. 7 of Wands in the reverse is losses, surrender, exhaustion. Right? You could have been exhausted waiting on this person, right, to come back in and balance things out. Could be a Capricorn for some of you, a Gemini for some of you. Right? That's the truth. All right, so what's this storm warning? The number 10 could be significant, so an ending. With the 8 of Pentacles. Something about work. A storm warning with work. Okay, or what you're working on. What's this 8 of Pentacles? With this storm warning. If you guys have a job or something like that, just make sure that you're doing everything correctly, especially now income tax season is coming in, right? You have the Chariot, right? So some of you here are overcoming some sort of hurdle, right? You've been warned, is what I just heard. All right, what's this Chariot? For some of you here, love wins over hate. Okay, there could have been somebody that wanted to abuse their power here with the Emperor in the reverse. Could be a Cancer, could be an Aries. But they're distorted masculine. For some of you here, you guys are changing jobs or something like that. That could be significant, right? For some of you here, you guys could be traveling. All right, what's this Chariot with the storm warning? 6 of Cups in the reverse. Holding on to something from the past could be significant. For some of you here, this could be like baby daddy that doesn't pay attention to children or something like that. With the Emperor in the reverse and the 6 of Cups. What's this, Spirit? Right, yeah, it has to do with family. 10 of Pentacles. All right, for some of you here, you guys are building legacy wealth. Continue doing you. Don't worry about these other external forces. Okay, for some of you here, you're doing something that you did in a past life or something like that. And that's how you're going to be building legacy wealth. For some of you, this is what your angel guides have given you so that you don't have to clock in or out. You are a magician. Okay, so what's this Magician and the Mirror? 53 could be significant. That's what? Number 8. 8 talks about abundance. You got Aquarius in the reverse. So you're not taking a risk. Somebody is naive here. What's the Fool in the reverse? So you're showing up here in the reverse here. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're afraid to take a leap of faith into the unknown because you feel like you're going to be like constricted or something like that. For some of you, everything that you've lost, you're about to regain. All you have to do is take that leap. All right, the Fool in the reverse talks about careless, naive, proceed with caution, but still proceed. Okay, so you'll never know unless you take that step. Okay, but you guys could be manifesting everything that you've lost to come back into your life. All right, so 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. What's the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Fool in the reverse and the Magician? King of Swords in the upright. All right, for some of you, this could be an attorney that you could have gotten. If things are going to go in your favor. If you have something going on with an attorney. For some of you here, this is just you. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. What's this King of Swords? You're very logical. You could be having some sort of block party, right? Blocking people that no longer serve you, right? For some of you, you're manifesting things to go back into reality, like back into your favor, how it used to be, and bring in balance. Okay, so 2 of Pentacles. Money coming in, money coming out, the cash flow. Things are working in your favor. Things are moving. What's this 2 of Pentacles? If anybody was juggling you, you're cutting them off with the King of Swords. What's the 2 of Pentacles? 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy with the 5 of Swords. Yeah, they could be vindictive. Okay, they could be a bully of some sort. They're over here jealous and envious of everything that you have because you are a magician, because you manifest things into reality. Okay, because everything that you've lost, you've regained. So somebody's definitely strong hater energy. All right, what's this 5 of Swords? With the Magician and the 5 of Swords, they could be doing magic at you. Look, 8 of fucking, you can't make it up. Sending energy towards your way. they're still very jealous or envious of you with the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. All right, this is somebody that wants to win at all costs. What's this 8 of Wands? This could be communication or something like that. For some of you here, you could be getting communication here soon, okay, but what's this 8 of Wands? Yeah, a new opportunity that comes in for you. The more they hate on you and the more they are jealous, the more you make money. You know how to transmute energy. You're a magician. So good for you guys. Alright, so what's this rest, rejuvenation, healer? You guys are connected to source 100%. Alright, the Hierophant here. I'm telling you, you guys are very connected. You guys could be like prophets or something like that. You guys could be healers of some sort. Okay, professors, teachers, pastors, preachers. I just heard the preacher's wife. Okay, so that could be significant. Isn't that a movie? What is this, Spirit? With the Hierophant. 6th chakra. Your third eye is completely open. Okay, so Archangel Metatron. You got the Empress in the reverse. What's this? You got the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse. I'm getting like twin flames that are not speaking to one another. They hate each other. Distorted feminine, distorted masculine. What's this Empress in the reverse? King of Wands. Somebody's mad. The Empress is Taurus, Libra energy. King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody like that. Right, tell me more. The High Priestess. For some of you here, you're being asked to pamper yourself a little bit more. Okay, if you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess, they belong together. For some of you, this Empress in the reverse with this Emperor in the reverse is your twin flame with the wrong connection. Okay. For some of you here with this King of Wands here, somebody could look very good. They're very sexy here. They're very determined, and the High Priestess is showing up. For some of you, you are a tarot reader, or your person is. All right, or you guys are very connected to source. You have some sort of knowledge to the Akashic records. The High Priestess, the Hierophant are very connected. This is divine. So if people are trying to come in between you guys or something like that, it's not going to happen. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Some sort of setback. Okay, returning from travels could be significant. 3 of Wands in the reverse. There's not a sense of foresight. You don't see yourself growing with this person. What's this 3 of Wands with the High Priestess? 3 of Wands in the reverse. For some of you here, I'm also picking up, like, there could be somebody. If you are a tarot reader or something like that, and you're going through a lot of things right now, don't lose faith. Okay, or something like that. That could be significant for some of you. All right, because I'm getting the High Priestess with the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody doesn't have the sense of foresight. Somebody's gifts could be stripped away. Okay, because they're fucking with magic. Clarify? Because they're fucking with a healer. Because they're fucking with somebody who's a chosen. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor, whatever this is that you've been building. Right, money's coming towards you too. What's the 7 of Pentacles? The Devil, Capricorn energy. Somebody's obsessively watching you, patiently, obsessively watching you. What's this Devil? Could be a Capricorn for some of you. What's this Devil? The 10 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so there's somebody here who's in a toxic ass relationship. They're in the reverse here. Okay, they're living a lie. For some of you, you and your person, you could be the Hierophant and High Priestess. You and your person are. Okay, but they're with a distorted feminine or a distorted masculine. Whenever they're together, they're distorted. They're in the reverse. Okay, so that's significant. Right? There's someone here that doesn't want to let go of past resentment. For some of you, you hate that person now. Something bad could have happened or something like that with the justice in the reverse. Something like court-wise. And now you hate this person. There's no time for hate. Okay, I understand, like, people fuck people over, but use that as a catalyst for your growth and learn. Okay, don't be like holding on a grudge or anything like that, guys. It's not worth it. You're only hurting yourself by doing that. Okay, what's this 10 of Cups in the reverse? Somebody's also getting bad karma for trying to separate a Hierophant with the High Priestess. So somebody's getting some sort of karma. And it could be this person's family or something like that with the 10 of Cups. So what's this 10 of Cups in the reverse? Disharmony, discord, a lot of burdens. They're toxic. This is toxic. Obsessive in nature with the Devil. What's this 10 of Wands with the 10 of Cups? So yeah, definitely a relationship is over. Okay, and they want to come and bring and not fight with you. Okay, or they want to come in and root in truce with you. For some of you, you don't want that shit. Okay, what's this 5 of Wands in the reverse? What's the 5 of Wands in the reverse? Right, the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You are, okay, so you are up here. Queen of Cups, King of Cups in the upright. I feel like this person has love for you, but they're stuck in a relationship that they're miserable in. King of Cups, Scorpio energy. 5 of Wands. King of Cups could be like a love bomber of some sort. They're mature. They want to give love now. Alright, they want a truce with you because they're fighting in their family. Alright, so that could be significant. Alright, right here you have happy family. Alright, so this could be a blended family of some sort. You might have children, your person might have children, and together we combine. Alright, so what's this happy family here? Look, the 4 of Wands. Somebody knows, look, 4 of Wands is 4 of Wands. 44 could be significant. They know who their person is. Okay, there could be a celebration that's coming in soon. Somebody's going to ask you to marry them. Okay, this could be a proposal. Alright, what's this happy family with the 4 of Wands? 11 could be significant. What the fuck? Of another 4. So 4 you guys could be seeing. Okay, so some of you have been praying for this. It's happening. Give me one more. Alright, yeah, it's fucking happening. Breakthrough, clarity, that's the truth. Okay, you're breaking through something. You're waking up to the fact that you know who your true soulmate is. 4. You're in alignment. Alright, or your soulmate is waking up to that shit. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries, 4 of Wands. Could be another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What's this Ace of Swords? Alright, the Tower. What's this Ace of Swords in the Tower? The 9 of Pentacles. For some of you here, you guys are single. That Tower is happening in the other person's life. Okay, Aries, Scorpio energy with the Tower. 9 of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Some of you are single. You're self-made, doing you. Yeah, you're the star. Some of you could be seen publicly in the public eye as a star, as a model. What's this Tower? So yeah, this person could be deciding to stay single or something like that, or tell the person, hey, this is not working out. Okay, and they're going to come in and bring you this love offer because they're distorted. They're in the reverse. These two don't belong together. But this could be you guys. I don't know. Who's the Emperor? 4 of Pentacles. Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Somebody who doesn't want to let go. Alright, the Emperor in the reverse. They can't let go of what no longer serves them. 4 of Pentacles is possessive energy. They're very possessive. They're holding on to your life. They can't let go. Four of Pentacles. They could be trying to save money too. They could be stuck in a family dynamic because of money. Look, financial constraints. The Devil, Capricorn. Deceit. Temptation. What's this Four of Pentacles? With the Emperor. I'm also picking up here, a dad doesn't want to pay up. They're going to have to. What's Four of Pentacles? Yeah, they don't want to let go of you guys. They see you as a star. Okay, they want to heal something with you. Right? For some of you, this person could be going silent or something like that. As you shine, continue shining, guys. I'm also picking up here like somebody's losing their job and stuff like that, and that could be their fucking karma. Could be a Cancer, an Aries. There's no more working on this shit. What's this Ten of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. Aquarius energy. Alright, I feel like you're strategically getting out of a situation. Okay, this is also being caught in the act, but with honesty. Okay, so for some of you, you just dodged out. You just like, what the fuck? I don't want to be around you. So you just left. Okay, so you're doing you. Alright, what's the Seven of Swords in the reverse? Alright, Two of Swords in the reverse. Alright, it could have been a hard decision, but you made the decision. Libra energy. What's Two of Swords? 7, 8, 9, 9 of Swords. That will be 9 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you're overcoming this shit, or somebody's waking up to this shit. You're overcoming mental hardship or something like that. You're blindfolded here with the ability to remove that blindfold. The blindfold's off. You guys are finally seeing things for what they truly are. Okay, or your person is. Give me one more. The Moon. What's hidden comes to light. Okay, Cancerian energy, the Moon. For some of you here, you could have called somebody out. Right? Or somebody's being caught in the act. The Moon is like illuminating the darkness. So. For some of you, this could be like at your home. Or something like that. Somebody that could be trying to steal from you, take your energy or something like that, but they got caught in the act trying to do something. Right? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Bitter as fuck. Heartbroken. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Okay, so this could be a cycle of some sort. Somebody could be at a distance. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. I feel like the wheel is playing in your favor. Okay, so let me pull some of these really quick. Angel guys, spirit guides, go be precise messages for my Aquarius. No, I'm gonna use this one. Give me some advice. Lighten up. Alright, so some of you guys need to lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, the hard times. There are hard things. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and fun, and have fun. So it is important to do so. You guys are like need to get out. Okay, lighten up a little bit. I also heard light up. All right, healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations all at once. And you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Alright, so soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and start showing yourself online, or start showing yourself in the public eye, being the star that you are. Right? Grounding. You need to ground yourself. right? You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head. It's time for you to pay attention to your body and to earth, and go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy centering feeling that it brings. Okay, so patience again. This reading was all about patience. For some of you here, your patience is going to be paid off. You're going to be paid off by having patience. Because some of you haven't really moved on. Some of you have just been trying to do the healing work, doing the shadow work of some sort. Okay, you are the magician. You've been manifesting things to go in your favor and stuff like that. All right, while other people called you whore, that you've been out and about and shit like that when that wasn't the case. Okay, you have been a high priestess. And I feel like your person was too, but they went off and made the wrong choice. Okay, so for some of you, you're letting this person go and you're starting off new. All right, so that's what I got for you, Aquarius. I'm sending you peace, love, and prosperity. I love you all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know in the comments if it resonated. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Peace.